Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Low connection, but I'm still here. Oh my goodness, people. It's been a long day. A long day, long day, long day. Long day, long day, people. The verdict is finally in, and we're upset. But y'all already know white privilege, it wins again. People, do you expect that judge to give Jason Van Dyke? Did you guys expect that judge to give Jason Van Dyke 20 and 30 years? How was that judge going to go back to the white community? He would have been an outcast going to the white community. What's going on, people? What's up, Eric? Eric, as long as our face looking like this, brother, there's a no win in this system. Y'all see this black face right here, this broad nose and these full lips and this caramel pretty complexion and kinky hair? As long as you looking like this here in America, you don't stand a chance unless you just a yes man. And even when you're a yes man, it won't work, people. Y'all know that was bogus. I said it all the time. I said he wasn't going to get no more than 10 years, people. People, listen. Trust me. The police is for white people protection, not our protection. They are here to keep us in line, people. They're not here to give us equal rights as the white people. I'm telling you, people, and this is not a hate speech. I don't hate white people. I dislike them. But God put us all down here. We got to work with one another, though. We have to work with one another. We have to do that. But I must say, people, if your face is looking like this, you're in bad shape. Now, 84 years, I think 2 days ago, 84 years with no problem. No problem. They crucified him. Here's a white officer pumped 16 bullets into a teenager, 17-year-old defenseless teenager. 17 years old, pumped 16 bullets in him. He shot him worse than a dog on the street. You don't shoot a dog, or you don't shoot an animal that many times. And they give him a light sentence. Didn't I tell you white privilege? Y'all gonna keep believing these people. You keep talking like these people and thinking like these people. They don't love you, people. They don't love you. Michael Jackson told them they don't care about us. All of y'all R. Kelly people, you was dissing that man, and all that was a ploy to get us unfocused. You done let 3 cops go yesterday that staged and lied paperwork, and now today we get another slap in the face, people. People, y'all better stop letting these video boxes control y'all emotions. Now, nobody's talking about R. Kelly today. Nobody's talking about how many women he slept with, underage women or whatever. They're not talking about that no more. They're talking about the Jason Van Dyke and the 3 cops yesterday that got acquitted. They threw us off, people. We lost focus. Now, let's get back on course. Every alderman that voted for to pass that bill for Laquan McDonald to give that money to, they should be voted out of office. I'm sorry. And I love my black aldermen, black women. I love them. But y'all should be voted out of office. You should be gone. You should be sidelined. That's not my fault because you got tricked and you didn't read. People, you see this face right here? They don't like you. Michael Jackson told us they don't care about us. And people, if we don't stick together, my God, that's a saying that said a people that is divided is easily to be ruled. And we got to get rid of those snakes in the camp that sell their mama out for $1. Or we got to get rid of them snakes that love the cameras. We got to get rid of them too as well. And we got to get rid of those chicken-eating preachers that love these people to see us in bondage. We have to get rid of those. And what do you mean, Martin? Not violence. Put them on blast. Let them people, hey, that's a traitor. Don't mess with him. Don't mess with him. You ain't got to hurt nobody. You ain't got to kill nobody. You ain't got to do none of those things. Put them on public blast. See, people, hair washer been dead, what, 20-some years, almost 30-some years. And we had 36% of the contracts. And look how many aldermen that we have in office. 18 or 19, both men and women, black. And we only had 3% of the contract. We've been robbed, people. We've been robbed. Listen to the crime chaser. I'm not just walking around here videoing crime saying I'm intelligent, people. I know what I'm talking about. I'm 50 years old, and I know I'm a victim of racism. And you are too. Maybe you don't know it. I'm a victim of racism. And you can't bring me that bull talking about you playing a race card. America was built on the race card. You killed Martin Luther King, who protested in peace. You killed Malcolm X. You sabotaged Marcus Garvey. People, these people don't love us. And we have to stick together. We all we got. That's a chant to say we all we got, people. I'm telling you, we all we got, people. And young folks, y'all going to have to get along with us older people, middle-aged people, you're going to have to. We can't go another 10, 20, 30, 50 years, 100 years like this. We can't do it. We can't do it. Listen, Negro, if you afraid of these white people, you don't need to be in position. You got to be willing to die for what's right. And if you don't have that mentality, I can't vote for you. And that's what it's going to take. It's going to take death to believe you. It's going to take you to die to believe in what you. A coward dies many deaths. But a real man died one time, people, one time. And we don't need no more cowards. We need real men that stand up and believe in what they believe in. And we need to protect our black woman, our black women. They are the carriers of life, men. They are. Quit making an excuse why we're not protecting our women and children. Quit making excuses. Now, R. Kelly didn't have nothing to do with what went on in this courthouse today. And everybody was upset, and rightfully, you guys should be upset. But we have to stay focused. We have to stay focused. These three men, they walked. We're releasing police criminals back into the force. Here's a man that shot a young man 17 times, and white people have donated him $100 and some thousand. Here's a man shot a gun in the air and ran up on the tracks, and 2 police officers got killed and hit by a train. And we don't give him $20,000 to get out of jail. Shame on him. He didn't kill no police officers. And one thing about me, anytime a police officer get killed in the city of Chicago, I never celebrate. I respect police officers, those that are doing their job correctly, those that are not framing people. So I'm hearing that police yesterday, they was rejoicing yesterday, high five and doing all that. But people, y'all keep on believing in this system. We can make a difference, people, if we change. It's going to cost some of us our lives. But listen, we are here, people. Quit falling in love with money and make a change. As I often say, when you think of Michael Jordan, you think of basketball. When you think of golf, you think of Tiger Woods. And when you think of tennis, you think of Serena and Venus. And when you think of justice and civil rights, you think of Martin Luther King. Now, when they think of you, what would they say? Would they say he loved his people? He was a snake. He was a traitor. He loved money. What would they say? Look at this face right here, people. As long as you're looking like this, you're going to be lynched and hung from a tree. We all we have, people. And this is not no hate speech. This is speech. Let us unify. Let us learn less. Now, we did get something out of this. We did get the superintendent removed. Ron is not running again. We did get tasers. We did get body cams on the car, dash cams. So we did get something out of this. But people, we cannot let politicians that didn't even speak about this. Where were all the politicians when we were marching down Michigan Avenue? Where were all the politicians that stood up and spoke when it wasn't comfortable to speak? It's easy to speak about Jason Van Dyke after he'd been convicted, been guilty, verdict. But where was you on the front line? Why? You were scared to lose your job? But people, I'll see y'all at Savior's Day, because I definitely got to hear what Farrakhan got to say. I'm definitely going in. I'm not a Muslim, but I just love truth. And if it come from a donkey, I want it. If it come from a bum on the street, I want to hear it. If it come from a prostitute or streetwalker, I want to hear the truth. I love being black. God bless y'all. Some of you, I told you guys they wasn't going to give him no more than 10 years. His white privilege, Jason Van Dyke, equal life sentence. And y'all seen it for yourself. Keep believing in this system. It don't work for us. Yeah, they give a few preachers a little money, a few community activists a little money, a few professionals a little money. But look at the mass of us. We down here like crabs in a barrel or something. We shooting and killing each other. We hate each other. We hate the way we look. We hate to see one another prosper. Here's a man come in our neighborhood and pass out $20 bills, $50 bills, $100 bills, and y'all talking about he can't talk. What that got to do with that? Here's a man, is a wealthy man. He could be just like some of the basketball players. Get his money and never got to come back down in our neighborhood or talk to us and live his life. And you got something to say and criticize about that. But you went to the gambling boat with your money. You bought drugs with your money. You did whatever you wanted to do with your money. Now you finna tell another man what to do with his money or how he should spend his money. You don't say that to the white people when they come in our neighborhood and give us turkeys and that old dried up stale food basket they give us. You don't say that. You don't say that when the white man come in our neighborhood and put X's on our abandoned buildings and tear them down. Those buildings, you can give them to the homeless, to struggling families. You don't say nothing to them, but you'll say something to another black man. And listen, and not to be political, Willie, you're definitely my choice. And I'm not saying Willie's the only person that I would consider, but right now I think he's the best man that fit for the job. And Tony, sugar tax lady, shame on you. Shame on you. You probably hate the very skin that you've been born in. But hey, if I got anything to do with it, you'll never get a vote from somebody that's in my camp, in my circle. I'll vote for anybody but Tony. Anybody but Tony. Bye, Tony. God bless y'all. Stay strong. Let's stick together. Let's unify. And we have to change the culture of the police. There's a divide in the police department. There's a white police department. There's a black police department. And the same way in the judicial, in the courthouse. They see it wrong, but they're afraid. They have houses and condominiums they have to pay for and family. And don't nobody want to lose their career for black people. And I understand that. But hey, it's either we have to give our children something for. We have to create an atmosphere. We always talk about what the young folks out here killing and selling dope. Well, you didn't make it. You didn't change this world so they can come to a better place. But you edge that stuff on. And people, do not let white people tell you every time a black person commit a crime, he need to be locked up. That's not true. Discipline comes in many different ways. You don't have to be locked up and put a record on you. You don't have to do that, people. People, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. And somebody said, get rid of that garbage music. That means nothing. Are you productive in this society? Are you trying to make a difference in your community? Or are you just trying to keep this shooting and gang banging stuff going on? Are you part of the problem? Go back and make a difference in your community. Pick up some trash. Speak to your neighbors. Stop breaking in people's cars. Stop stealing. Stop robbing. Go to work. Stop using drugs and alcohol. Treat your lady right. Treat your wife right. You can make a difference. I can't do what you do and you can't do what I do. Make a difference in somebody's life, people in your community. Not all of us stealing and robbing. You're right, not all of us. But people, we have to make a difference. And if you're looking like this, they don't care about you. Michael Jackson told you that. And you better believe that, people. And I'm going to tell you, you black preachers, you scared too. I know you're scared because you're scared to preach the truth. You'll tell me stop sleeping with another man's wife. You'll tell me to stop drinking and smoking. But when that white man come down hard on another black man, you won't say nothing. You know, silence gives consent. When you don't say nothing, you agree with it. Stand up, black man. Stand up, black woman. I love all you guys. Don't ever don't never, ever let nobody tell you black ain't beautiful. James Brown says, say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud. And I want to thank all the white people and all the Hispanics and everybody else that supported us in this Jason Van Dyke verdict. We appreciate you. We thank you so much for your support and help. But I want to tell all the white people that helped us, go back to your white communities and tell them, let us go. It's time for us to be independent of you guys. We have our own way of thinking. We have our own way of doing things. It's time. It's time. It's separation time. I don't like being in a house that's divided. A house that's divided won't stand. You don't like us. We don't like you guys. It's time to separate, just point blank. As simple as that. You treat us like animals. You say we act like animals. You treat us like animals. Like we have no say-so. And we're human beings. And all the things that you took us through, we're still here. We're still productive citizens of this society that you are control of. Part of it. We're doctors. We're lawyers. We're nurses. We're entertainers. We're all over this place. Why can't we all get along? You've already proven that you don't want to get along with us. And we know it. But black people, we have to rise up in intelligence. We have to rise up and we have to make sure our lives are right morally so we can think straight. That's all I got to say. I'm upset, but you know what? I understood. I knew what was going to happen. I knew what was going to happen. So basically, this is a slap in the face to black people, dislike sentences. That goes to show his white privilege. Can a white person that's watching this alive right now can deny what I'm saying? Is white male privilege. If I had been black, they would have barbecued me. They would have roasted me. But that's how it is. We live in a society. I appreciate you guys. God bless you. Wake up, people. Stay woke. Stay woke. Stay woke. Stay woke. Stay woke. Remember, at the end of the day, I don't care how much you bleach your skin, how proper you talk, how straight your hair is, how long your eyelids are, you're still black at the end of the day. Ask Bill Cosby. Ask Oprah Winfrey. You're still black. Ask R. Kelly. You're still black. Peace out, people. Live from the Crime Chaser Death. This is live, unedited, uncut. I appreciate you listening to me. Hopefully, I have some good news when I come back again about something else. Peace out, people.